Hello, everybody. I hope everybody has had a great day. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We are doing our 101st episode of our business chat. And today's topic is our favorite quotes and why they are our favorite quotes.
Mhm.
So we'll just do some introductions first, and then we'll get started. So my name is Linnell Dondale, and I live in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. I have been doing this online business for a little over 3 years, and I'm a wife, a mom, a grandma, and a retired registered nurse. And let's see, who's going to go next? Let's say Marilee. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right. Thank you, Linnell, for hosting today. My name is Merly Bolden. I've been an online business owner for 3 years and I live in Wisconsin, USA. I have my two boys and I am originally from the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you, Marilee. And Beth, you're next.
Yes. So hi everyone. My name is Beth. I'm originally from Taiwan. Just came back from Taiwan for my trip for like 3 weeks. And so if you are Chinese, so Happy New Year because it's nowadays still our happy lunar year and traditionally we last for like 15 days. Yeah. So it's still 10 days. In 10 days. And so I have been being this online digital business owner for almost 2.5 years now. And now live in California with my husband. So I'm really enjoying my online journey. So thank you.
Great. Thanks, Beth. And Debbie, last but not
Okay.
least.
Hi, everybody. My name is Debbie Alexander. I live in BC, Canada, and I am originally from Japan. And I've been running my own online business for almost 4 years now. And I am really enjoying meeting new people and then making friends all over the world. And this is such an exciting journey for me. Thank you.
So to start with, we decided to do this topic on quotes. So I Googled, why do people love quotes? Why do we love reading them? And why are they important? So I have to read this a little bit.
Okay.
So it says, we like to read quotes, especially positive quotes, because they are concise sentences that express wisdom and awaken motivation, inspiration, and happiness. So to me, that pretty much explains why I like quotes. And I think we will start with, I was trying to do it in alphabetical order. So we'll start with Debbie.
Mhm.
This was what you chose. Would you like to read it and then tell us why it's your favorite one?
Okay, this one is by Brian Tracy, and the quote is Your life only gets better when you get better. And to me, this is such an inspirational quote because my life doesn't depend on other people but the circumstances. Everything is me. If I change, my life gets only better. So why don't I do things that makes me a better person or a better wife or a better coach or whatever? So I get up there and take courses, learn new skills, new things. Somebody tell me, these morning habits will change your life. And I do those things only because I want to make myself better and that will make my life better. If my life is better, I'll be a happy wife to my husband, I'll be a happy mother to my kids, and I'll be a happy business partner to you guys. Wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I
Great.
like this one.
Well, thanks so much. And Marilee. And when I said it went alphabetical, I went by last name. I do know
Oh,
the
okay. Well, this is what I choose. You have two choices. You can make a living or you can design life, which is Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn has been the person that I've been following. He really gave me a lot of inspiration. Uh, Growing up, I think our family, my family. And my mom always thinking about, okay, you have to work in order for you to get those things that you want, or you have to work, I have to work in order for me to feed myself, to feed my family and things like that. But don't get me wrong, working is good. We all been doing that, right, in our life. But I just found out that apparently we can design our life instead of just making a living. So, because of this online business, of course, I found out that I can design my life instead of just working hard and working from third shift, for example, because that's what I was doing back then. And I know that I can change my life, and I can also change the life of other people. And it's up to me to make that decision, either making that living, just make a living and working all the time, or I can change the outcome in my life in the future. So that is part of the reason that I have this, and I use this, of course, in my coaching call. And this is my favorite quote,
Great.
because I can
Like that
change
one
my
too.
life instead
Yes.
of just being there.
Absolutely. And Beth.
Yes, so I love this quote from Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So why I love this quote is because I remember when we were young, when we were little, we all have our dreams, but when we grow up, sometimes we just forgot what our dream is, and then we don't have the courage to pursue them. So I think before this online business, I almost forgot what my dream is. So because for now, I'm having time that I can really to think what my dream is, and then to know who I am. So my dream is that I want to really to retire, and also to help my husband to retire before the age 50. And for me, it is a big dream. So because I know nowadays for average people, to retire is at the age about 65. So it's normal for everyone. So yeah, I have listened for some people told me, oh, you're just dreaming too big because it's not possible, something like that. So, but because of this online business, I can see the potential, and also I have the courage to really to do the things that I think is possible for me. And so when I see this quote, I really think, oh, it's really true that, we all have our dreams, but for some people, maybe for this, reality, or sometimes life happens so that they don't have the time, or they don't have the courage to do that. But I'm really blessed that for me now, I still have time. And then I have this online business, and then I can really see that potential for me to do that. So I'm really grateful for that. And I think for all of us, we all like to learning. So recently, I mean, these days, we all take this online, course from Tony Robbins. And then so for today's event, I also see like, there's special guest. Her name is Jamie Kern Lima, and she's a very famous American entrepreneur. And then also her story is just like this, because she has a dream that she wants to help women with the cosmetics. So she built up this company in her own living room. And then for now, and she's a very famous, billionaire. So it's
Mhm.
really a very inspiring story. So I really think it's possible if you think it's possible for you to pursue your dream.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. I really enjoyed that today. She was very inspirational. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Okay. And mine is even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. And it's by Will Rogers.
Mm.
And this one resonates with me because with especially with our online businesses. Yes, you can own a business, but if you just sit there and just watch everybody and don't actually take part in life, don't take part in your business, don't don't put yourself out there, don't try to keep active, don't try to keep things in motion. Everything and everybody's just going to go right by you. So that it makes me, it motivates me, I guess is what it does. motivates me to keep going, and to know that if I just sit back and think, oh, I think Debbie was shaking her finger at me a little while ago, that things will happen. I just have to be positive. I need to keep going, and I need to keep thinking that yes, this is going to happen for me, and it will, and it's happening for all of us. So people who sometimes join or start something and they say, oh, it's not working for me, that's because they're not actually taking part in it. They're just sitting back waiting for something to happen, and you can't. You have to take action. So that really resonates with me in that sense. And I just had one more. And all four of us, we all know a lady, Janet, and I know that she says this quite a bit. So if you want something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. And I think all four of us can speak to that, because all four of us had never done an online business before, but we all want change in our life, and we all wanted to have better financial security in our lives, and more time freedom and time with our families. And maybe, for me, I didn't know what I was going to do, but now I'm doing something that I have never done before, and it's showing me results. And I think I can say the same for all of you. What do you guys think?
Ah, so true. Yes,
Yeah, it
none of
is.
us have ever done this before, and
Mhm.
but
Yeah,
we can always learn to do something new. Yeah.
Mhm. That's
yeah.
right.
If you are just keep doing the same thing, nothing's gonna change. You
That's
gotta
right.
start doing something different if you want to have a different results.
Mhm.
It's as simple as that.
That's right.
A perfect example is doing our Go Live.
Yes. Yes.
We were all scared when we started doing it,
Yeah,
and
We
then
didn't even know how to do it.
yes,
yeah.
yeah, we have to change something in our life. Here you go. You gotta do something that you've never done before, and that's what we all did,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yes.
And it's a good feeling after doing that and knowing that okay, we are capable of doing it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. If you are watching this and if you are thinking, oh, I cannot do go live, I cannot do this, or I cannot, start doing online business, you are so wrong. You may be feeling that way right now, but you will change.
Mhm.
And then that change will bring you something different in your life.
Right.
And 2023, how long you are going to be waiting, sit there and then on the train track, then
Mhm.
everybody run over you.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes. And
Yes.
we all start as beginners.
Mhm.
Everybody does. In everything in life, you start out as a beginner.
Yeah.
And, when you're a baby, you learn how to walk and you learn how to talk. And then later on, you don't even think about it
Mhm.
because you're already doing it. Well, that's how this business is. We all learned from the beginning how to do different things. And now that's commonplace for us. So
Yeah.
you can expand your knowledge in your life even when you think you can't. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Any other last words, ladies?
Yeah, and for me, I would say time really flies because now it's already the mid of January already,
Mhm.
and then so time flies so fast. So if you just want to wait for something happen for you, it's not going to happen because you are the person that you can decide you want to do something, and the best time is now. So I think that's the best suggestion I can have for you. Yeah, because now is the best time, the best day to start to do something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. That's you hear that a lot of times too.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah. Procrastination is not a good thing to start
No,
life. And
that's
I think we all been through that. So yeah, I think taking that action, taking that, think about it. What kind of things that you would like to change in your life?
mhm. That's right.
Definitely.
Well, thank you everyone for watching us tonight, whether you're watching us live or you're going to watch the replay. We very much appreciate your support. And thank you, ladies, for sharing
Thank
with
you.
me and with everybody else. And we will see you next week. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.